All right, Jacob.
Cooler.
Yeah, dog.
Take us away.
Technically, that's not my job yet. Who's Who wants to do the recap set?
Grace does.
My only note for last session is let us remember this as the day where Colt and Nephier finally boned. Heart emoji.
That's the whole session. That's what happened.
I think the planet might have been destroyed.
No.
Might have.
Who could have done that?
We're really
I
good at
vaguely
doing that,
remember.
huh?
You got this, Emily.
Wait, now I have to do the recap?
Yeah.
I
That's
shouldn't
what
have
you
won
get
now.
for being a good Samaritan.
Alright, I don't take notes, so this is gonna be unhinged.
Let's go.
Started on the ship. Oh, wait, I know. Okay, Grail funeral.
Womp womp.
Colt and Nephier had a Grail funeral. Florence? No. Florian interrupted and tried to do some cultural thing that Colt and Nephier did not vibe with, and then everybody was upset. Quinn and I probably talked about something at some point. Oh, Quinn was dumbass. Okay. Series of events. Quinn, I'm gonna go off on my own. Colt, don't do that. Fred, please don't let her do that. Fred, she's an adult. I'll see if she needs help. So Colt and Nephier did funeral. Quinn and Fred went to go save Quinn's frozen, petrified family. And the minute Fred left Quinn alone, she decided to fight a beholder. We all rush back to try and save Quinn. Colt gets there really fast. I don't remember how. We save all the statue people. Colt and Quinn defeat the beholder. And then the planet sort of starts to go kaboom. And Colt gets PTSD and saves a bunch of people because he's having Good Samaritan PTSD, I guess.
Listen, some PTSD, you know, it's shit. His, like, it's pretty damn great.
I tried to be helpful, but I do not know how to fly ships, and our fly ships guy is having a bit of a crisis at the moment. So there was that fun little argument. We do get out of there. We picked up some survivors. Last of the trolls.
Woo yeah.
I got to talk to Grim for a little bit when I went to go get Quinn's kids. Then Colt and Nephier banged. Post
Thank you for
planetary
that helpful
description
diagram,
banging.
Ken.
And then Santiago called, and there was no weird sex phone conversation at all. That surely didn't happen. And I can't honestly remember if anything happened after that, or if that's where we ended.
I believe that is where we ended. So thumbs up. Point of inspiration.
Yay!
Yippee, yippee, yippee.
Heroic inspiration.
For me. All mine.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So yeah. That's where we ended. I believe that you guys said that you were going to be going to Palmora, since you said just to get to the closest planet, and that would be the closest one.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah.
How many days of travel does that take?
That would be about like a day to 2 days, depending.
Okay, is it a day or 2 days? Because I think, um, a point of exhaustion may have been had.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do we get our long rest?
Yeah. You'd get a long rest.
Huzzah!
Awesome.
Oh, yay!
Jacob,
It's just
Yeah.
me.
how many points of exhaustion would I take?
Oh, that's a good question.
Less fun exhaustion.
Cause you were up for like, oh my god. You were. That was all in one day, and then if you're staying up to fly the entire time for the days it would take to get there, then that's like 2 points of exhaustion on you if you aren't sleeping.
I think once he sets the thing in sort of a autopilot, he kind of puts like a note on the control saying where it's going,
Mhm.
and then just kind of disappears.
Okay. If you are resting, then that would give you your long rest. Okay. Then
2
you have
points, you
2
said?
points. Yep.
Okay.
Yay. Well, not yet, but yeah, during the time it takes to get there, you guys can talk if you want to. But if not, then it's Palmora time. Palmora time.
We're going to Pound Town.
We've been at Pound Town.
I said Pal Town.
Oh, that too, I guess.
You hear what you want to hear.
You gonna call Colt your pal after banging him?
Old
for
buddy,
two-
old pal, old chum, buckaroo.
You having a hard time there, bud?
Yippee! Oh,
Good evening.
the duo is scary.
Has Florian mentioned anything about why they're here outside of talking to Eurlos? Like why they were here in the first place?
Why they were on that ship?
Yeah.
No, they have not.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And I will see you once session time is done then. Yay! But yeah, I don't think he's. Yeah, I don't think. I don't think she said anything.
Just kind of, I'm here.
I mean, if someone else wants to do something, I'm good.
I'm ready to be a Palmora if everybody else is.
Okay.
I'm good.
Slay. Alright,
A pal.
she pal on my Mora. Until I. So yeah, as you guys are on your way down, a very familiar town is now very smaller comparative to where you know, the last shift that you guys had. The town looks like nothing compared to what you guys are now riding down in.
I don't have my sunglasses. I can't be in character, but I have these.
But you guys are very close.
Just put my notes.
There's a giant open field that you
What?
guys can land. Whoa! There's a giant open field for you to all land in.
Could we perhaps like orbit our huge ship and then take like the Winnebago down?
You could if
So
you
we
want
don't
to,
make
yeah.
like a huge ruckus.
Be crop
What's
circle.
that?
We make some crop circles.
So you don't have
Good.
a giant warship land next to a small town.
Yep.
Yeah, typically for
fair.
capital ships,
So
typically
maybe-
for capital ships, that's
maybe
what
we-
happens. You have
Maybe we take the
Small
survivors down too.
Nah, fuck them. They stay in space.
See, I
Drop-
thought
drop
that
them
was
off
the goal,
somewhere.
so- I would assume that was the
I
goal.
hope you guys can jump.
I think we'll
Yeah.
load him up into the Winnebago. Is Yurlos? Does it seem like he's planning to stay behind, or is he loading up with us?
probably stay behind. I mean, you get to. Eurolus doesn't. You probably know this point. Eurolus doesn't like being planet side. He definitely prefers like the feeling of being on a ship than being on solid ground.
All right, then Colt will pop in real quick to wherever you are, to the command center, where I'm assuming he's just on his own.
He's off hiding again.
Oh, he's off hiding again?
Yeah, he left kind of like a note saying he'll get you guys to Palmore. But that's all on the.
Is it too much to believe that he might have caught you like a little bit before, like as you're piloting the ship?
The last time you spoke to him, you were getting ready to bang Nephew. And so during that time, once he was out in open space, which I assume over that night occurred, he would put in an autopilot to get to Palmora. So unless you would have.
I mean, like during the descent when we are like at the planet surface, something that is like it needs an extra hand when I know where you are.
I mean, the ship's pretty big. It is a capital ship.
Well, I'm saying that you could absolutely be hiding, but during the descent, something that probably would require someone to bring it in. It can only be done from one of like two places. So I think that's when he would kind of like ambush you.
Ambush you.
He's been hiding.
I'm just trying to understand what you mean by like the one or two places that he could be.
You would be
Like-
going
like
to
when-
the you would be going
like
to
you
the
would be
helm to bring the
autopiloting.
ship in.
Yeah, it would be to have the autopilot now switch over into a stationary orbit.
Oh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then
And
yeah.
bringing it into finesse. So I think he pops in briefly, and walks in. I'm imagining there's no one else here.
Not unless anyone else wants to be here.
He walks over. Do you plan on coming down with us?
I think I just want to stay in the ship for now.
Okay. He pulls a stone out of his pocket. He places it like in your hand if you're willing, but if not, he just places it on like the control center next to you.
Hmm.
You need to get in touch with us. This will go directly to me. And vice versa, if something goes down, we need contact.
Okay. Sounds good.
It was Grail's. I turn around and walk away. So I've handed you Grail's sending stone.
Woo. Dear Lord.
Are the doors in to the control center soundproof? Jacob.
say yeah.
Okay. Then you don't hear him choke back a sob.
Oh boy.
Sad boy, sad hours. Welcome to Palmyra.
I completely forgot. Is there any way I could have read my manual of quickness on the way?
While we were fucking.
It's like, oh, you should have.
Oh, we
fucked. That does
Well,
mean-
like, you know, it's been 2 days.
Wait,
Right.
is that what Crab Pack had?
Yes.
You're
Takes
like
48
banging
hours.
Nefer and you're like, oh, hold on, let's try this.
Oh god!
You put the book in the horn.
The manual of quickness is just Kama Sutra.
It's
Hey,
just
you should
different
make a-
sex
you should-
positions.
You should
Wait,
read this
wait,
part.
hold on. This looks good. This downward. Hold on. This is like the alternate downward dog. Hold on.
Babe, I'm just increasing my flexibility here.
You're supposed to put your legs on a wall with this. It's called the lawnmower. But like,
Oh my god.
Okay.
It's like the porno flip book, except
I would say there
Different?
wasn't enough time for you to fully read it.
How many hours have I gotten in?
But how many hours do you need to fully read it?
48 hours
48.
or
48
divine
hours.
prevention.
Okay.
I feel it in my bones.
I mean,
How does this-
I would say that, like, if you chose to, you know, after that day, just the rest of the day be reading, then you could do a 24 hours.
Like on and off, yeah. To the point where it probably gets there. Okay, 24 hours in. I'm halfway there.
Whoa. Whoa.
And I can change my
Yeah.
sending stone from 2 grail to 2 Eurlos.
Oh.
I'm not an
Damn.
asshole.
Do sending stones have like answering things? They're like, you have reached Holt sending stone.
No, they're
Leave a
douchebags.
message.
It'll either play on the stone or it'll play directly in their mind, so they can't get rid of me, depending on what Jacob wants.
What's that?
You've already done that to Santiago, where you can just call him whenever you want mentally.
Sorry, that's all I needed to know. We may continue.
Okie dokie.
There's 2 of us out there now.
Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Yeah, I think we're good to
I'm about to
think
touch down.
we're good to officially say that you have landed. And you guys can now go and explore wherever you would like to explore.
Yeah.
Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm blind again. Awesome.
Also true. Back to Blind Town.
how does this work before I use it?
Because it is now, I think, where you guys are, close to where you were last time, so you could walk over to the town and see the family. Family time, family time.
Yeah, I think not even knowing if anyone's gonna approach him, Nefer's just gonna kind of walk into like an area around whatever the most convenient exit is and just hang around. He doesn't know what anybody else's plan is. He knows what his plan is, but he wants to make himself available if anybody wants to come with them into town. Maybe get like a home cooked meal that's not ship food.
Hey, ship food's awesome.
Yeah, don't knock ship food.
Come on.
What's the deal with airline food?
Oh, this is what I get for trying to be nice. Jesus.
It's pretty.
Fuck.
It's pretty space.
I'd also like to
It's
think
pretty
he's wearing
nice.
Colt's shirt. I'd like to think he pilfered it. The shirt that he bought for Colt with Colt's money.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
Yeah. Accurate. This is
He's
the
like, I have good taste.
He would be wearing a Nefir's shirt if it fit him.
It's like
It's
a little
my-
crop top that says like baby girl on it.
Yeah.
Colt's baby girl era.
I think it's the equivalent of like you took one of his only good shirts, so he's got like the jacket over and nothing else under. He's got one of those going.
Okay, so Nephir's gonna lose his mind.
I
mean,
got
yeah.
him so many shirts.
You
Being
took
It's
my
at-
favorite one.
Fuck your shirts.
Is there a library here?
That's a good question. I think that
Fuck
there
them.
is.
That's where Fred's gonna go.
This is the modern age. We have Blockbuster.
No, they don't have Blockbuster over here. That would probably be in like the big city.
They have Cockbuster. So sorry.
Ah, shucks. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Tonight.
I suppose. Oh, are you doing the library thing?
I
Well,
know.
I'm more so I'm waiting for where everyone is going first, and then I will go from there.
Colt will ask Nefir a quick question. Do you want me coming with you for the initial bit? Because I can come with you if you want. It's up to you.
Yeah. Yes. I don't know how this is gonna go, and I'd really rather not be alone.
Okay. On that note, whenever we finish up here, maybe we should talk to the kid.
Yeah. Yeah. It's What are we telling him?
I mean, I don't think anybody's told him what's happened to Fizz, what's happened to Grail,
I
and
think he knows about Fizz, but
I think me and him, at least personally, I think we need to talk. I think it's been long overdue.
I would agree. Do you want me to be there for that?
No. I don't want him to blame you.
Okay.
You're not the person to blame. And the more shit keeps going sideways, the more I'm realizing who's really important to me in this group of people. And that number's getting lower and lower. So I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose him without at least trying.
I think just trying is a good place to start.
I also need to talk to you later today, but we can talk about that later. I just I've been thinking a lot, and I don't know. A lot of this just doesn't make sense. I don't know if that makes sense to you.
Well, yes, a lot of things don't make sense, but did you mean something specifically?
These people. specifically.
Yeah, I also have my apprehensions there. But that is a can of worms. And so, yes, later.
It
Probably.
is. I think I need some time to form my thoughts. I need to sit with it for a little bit and probably talk about it tonight. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Certainly.
But today's not about me. So, oh boy, I'm gonna go meet your family. I'm gonna meet your family. Should I go put a shirt on?
You don't. I got you so many shirts. Why don't you have one on?
Because we just banged like an hour ago and I didn't feel like putting another shirt
an
on.
hour is enough time to. I can give you this one back if you're out.
Yeah. I'm not out, but.
Hey now, meeting the family. Let's.
You're
Along
right.
that
You're right.
vein, did I use enough concealer? Can you see them?
Should I roll a perception check, Jacob?
Oh my god.
Icky check.
Jacob, is an 18 enough?
You can see his extra makeup. That's on there.
Just, it's a little obvious. So, it like right there and right there.
Should I put on like a turtleneck or something? I don't. Oh my god.
Nephew in a turtleneck.
It's one of the sleeveless ones.
I mean, how long do you think it's gonna take for them to figure that out?
So, Karis is gonna look at you and he's gonna know.
Yeah. So my question is, if this isn't gonna work, do you just walk in out and proud, or you try and conceal it as long as you can? That's up to you, baby.
You know what? They know what I am.
Dear God.
That's all on you. Is you his or is you ain't my baby.
What what are we telling them about us?
I mean, what are you comfortable with telling them? I've never really done this before.
Well, I was sort of gonna take your directive on that.
Yeah, no, my love life is fucked in every sense of the word.
Yeah.
You at least had a stable and at least their partner. So you have a little bit of experience with it.
When you've sold a bit of your soul for a person and also died for them, I feel like every title feels just a little bit trivial in comparison.
I mean, like before that, I mean you had the good days at least for a time before everything got so weird.
Darling, I was referring to you.
Oh, you mean me? Yeah, no, we're weird all the way.
But I'd like to call you my partner, if that's something you'd like.
I like that, yeah.
Alright then. I'm taking my partner to meet my family. Holy shit. Okay. Let's lock in.
The fuck are you looking at, Florian?
Nothing, apparently.
Ah!
What did you do?
Nothing. I don't know. That was not in character. That would be the Dom reaction of accidentally hearing this and just being blind. It's like, ow! I wasn't meant to hear it. Ow! Is this how Colt felt when he saw Val's wife's tits?
Pretty.
Pretties.
The fr-
Ah!
Whoa.
the fruities.
Mine
Where
took it
everybody
right.
else go?
Haha. I have.
Where
things.
where Flora go? Where Gwen go?
I don't know where Quen go.
Grace. Okay, Dom.
Okay. I think Florian is probably gonna wait until they at least hear. They can't see if everyone left.
Yeah.
They're gonna wait till they can hear just about everyone off the ship. Going out to do whatever it is the fuck this very strange motley crew does. When they get to planets.
Yeah.
They're going to leave the ship after, getting dressed in their normal attire. They've done this so many times, they can put on like a tie and a button up and everything. No eyesight needed. They just kind of, they have it saved. They have like the not a clip on, but they got like the tightness and all that. They got it down pat.
Yeah.
When they get into the town, they know this town very, very well. All the weird walking patterns that they've done. They're going to find the closest sewer entrance.
Yep.
And they're going to just kind of snap their fingers to make sure, if there's anyone looking or in the area. I don't know what kind of a check you want me to make for that.
To see if anyone, or sorry, to hear if anyone's looking or trying to follow you.
Yeah,
That would just be your perception.
and it's hearing, so
But yeah, it's
Advantage.
still be yeah.
Yeah.
Perception.
So I have advantage on hearing
Yeah.
based perception.
Yep.
Which, well, first roll was an 8. The second roll was a nat 20. So,
Yeah.
oh no, hold on, Jacob. Let me make sure here.
Yeah. Give me the total.
This is a 34. Is a 34 good?
Yeah. There's not a lot of people walking around.
You're lucky Euros isn't here.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see your list.
I can't see right now.
Exactly. You wouldn't be able to hear your list either.
If he beat a 34,
He
I'm
stops
stuck. He
breathing.
probably could.
Oh, I could beat a third.
Does he
Well,
really need to
that's-
breathe? I mean, he can breathe in space at this point.
Yeah, your list doesn't need to breathe technically, so you can just hold the breath forever.
Who needs breath when you're God?
Real. But when no one is
My assumption is that nobody is trying to follow you either. So that
probably.
would be the assumption
once
of
they-
no one is there.
Once they get this sense that no one's following, they're going to, with the cane, kind of do a little maneuver where the cane kind of becomes serrated and bladed. And they're going to effectively kind of crowbar the sewer thing upwards, and they're going to slink into the sewers underneath the town. And they are going to look for they're going to follow the very unsavory smell and the scent that they've walked countless times to the location of where their organization is located.
Yep. So that is a decent trek.
Yeah.
Because it you know where it normally shows up. It is still a connection, but the scent of sewage does slowly dissipate as you're walking more uphill and gravity.
Yeah.
And you do find the entrance.
Cool. I don't want to take up a shit ton of
Yeah,
time,
you're
so if
good.
we want to jump to someone else.
Nah, go for it.
We'll jump on.
Oh, okay. Fuck me, alright. They're going to probably find the door to the place and through like the keyhole and whatnot, they're just gonna press their hand up against the door as a little bit of like star magic goes through the keyhole, kind of indicating it's them,
Yeah.
whoever's on the other side. So I'm assuming the door is probably very locked.
Yeah, very much so. It takes like about like a minute of unlocking, but everything gets unlocked. And any spells that were on there get removed as well.
Mhm.
They open the door. And this is just a simple just guy at the door.
I think as the door opens, Florian's just gonna kind of put their hand out and just like, hello.
Hey.
Well, that was a bit of a failed mission.
You came back
Was-
pretty early.
Yeah, usually I do, but this time it's not. Where's Vincent at?
But probably at the top. Unless he's walking around and grabbing anything, but he might be near the above area entrance.
Yeah, I could have a little strong word with him. They're very much on the verge of crashing out.
Got it. Okay.
They're gonna kind of walk through. I assume Constantine didn't come back, did he?
Not that I've seen.
So High Jen took him, but not me. I see how it works. I get put on a fucking wherever I was. Fucking mind flares and shit.
Did you win?
I'm alive. There was a casualty, but you know, it happens on the job.
Yeah.
But
Well, I don't go out very much. I'm more so the bodyguard type of guy.
love this voice. This adds up.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that
I
you're
need to
back.
know. I need to know if I was set up.
Okay. They're up there if you want to go talk to them.
Yeah. Florian is absolutely going to. Being blind, still knows where up there is.
Well, it's like, there's the obvious fuck ass staircase that's gonna lead you exactly where you need to go, because it is you go up there and then it is the room that is where he is.
Yeah. Florian is absolutely going to. Excuse me, sorry. I'm so professional. Yeah, they're 100% going up there.
Okie
With purpose. And making their presence known.
Take that fucking
And the
door.
opposite. If the door is closed, they're absolutely going to just turn the knob or put the thing down and then kick the door in.
Yeah.
Is he in?
you kick you kick the door. There's nobody fucking in there.
Fuck! Damn it!
No, there's in the room is only one person. Which is the Vincent. sitting at a desk and he's kind of just looking through a bunch of papers. Um, looking through them, somewhat concerned and like freaking out a bit.
Oh. Cool. He's not the only one. As I'm going to barge in, and I'm just going to. You want to explain what happened?
I think when you kick him in the door, he jumps a bit. He's like, Jesus. All right,
I don't know who
man.
that is, but
Those doors are fucking expensive. All right.
yeah. Well, so is a funeral.
Who died?
Fuck if I know. Doesn't seem like I found a group of people that likes to talk. So, that's why I'm here.
Did you kill him already? What's the deal? What's the?
No, I didn't. I got taken by the wrong group of people.
Why are you back
So-
here then?
Why am I back
Yeah,
here? Hey, I went with someone else. They're not here, so they're probably with them. With the fucking Hygen people. I'm here with a group of people that I don't know if they have a direction. So I'm a little thrown off right now, and I just want to know what's going on. What's the deal? Updates, anything.
Well, there's a planet missing. That's an
Yeah.
update.
That's where I
There's
came from.
okay. So your first idea of escaping a fucking planet being fully crumpled into nothing is to come into here and be like, "Hey, bitch, no, you had a
Bitch,
job.
yes.
You had a job. You went out. You didn't do the job. You did something else, and then you lost a person while you were out there trying to do the job."
I got kidnapped by a mind flare, first off.
Okay. And
So-
you're still alive, which means they didn't suck her brain out.
No, they didn't. Luckily enough. No, I got found by people who apparently have some form of a connection to that fucking frog.
Mm.
You know,
Interesting.
that was a solid job. He still owes me one, but
Well, I mean, as long as you're doing the right thing.
that's the problem, is that I don't know if these people that I'm with know what the right thing is.
Well, sometimes it's,
You try to do something nice for them, and then they throw it right back at you.
sometimes it's hard to know what's the right thing, depending on what side you're on as well.
You know, one of them works with the well, I don't know if he does anymore, but works with one of the gangs that we've been picking off piece by piece for the past little bit.
Well, there's a couple of those. You gotta.
Yeah, fair enough. Sol Morto.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I heard they had a different leader again. It's an old one, but it's new again, or they switched out. Something like that.
Anyone who's leading them is a problem. We'll
Well-
take care. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Well, no, you were talking about the frog owes you one or something. We're talking about.
Well, I mean, considering that I stopped an assassination attempt before it happened.
True, he doesn't owe you one anymore. Because technically he opened the, he owed us a favor. And so we used that. Technically, correct guy, yes. Dismantling it from the inside, also yes. So, don't gotta do anything insane with him.
Okay.
Uh, close friends with the frog as well. So
I guess if you piss off the frog, that's probably not the best thing.
he also has a whole bunch
He
of
owns a
guards
planet.
now. That as well.
Yeah, he owns a planet. We have this. So there's a bit of a counterbalance in power. But Constantine's still missing. I don't know what the fuck we're doing because where's
We had
Hightown
recon
at?
going out. Good and also bad news.
Okay. I mean, with the
Whichever
bad
you.
news.
Yep. Okay. Bad news. Uh, bad news. Royce is gone. Good news.
What?
We know where he went. That's
Where
good.
did he go?
There's a second part of it, which is even worse news. I didn't give you 3 options. Sorry. The worst news is that he's now gotten to Infernium. So he's doing something over there.
Royce is in hell.
Yep. I mean, he's
Where
gonna
he
go there
belongs.
eventually at some point, but
So are we
you know,
gonna
he's there while
stop
still alive.
to stop that before it happens, or
Well, look, you said you have a new group, right? A new group of people.
yeah,
See if you
they're a
can
group.
ask them.
Sure.
See if they want to go to hell and kill people. You know,
It's an
'cause
interesting bunch. We got Joe Sol Muerto. We got purple guy who looks like me but isn't like me at all. We've got the commander pilot of the ship who has horrible communication skills. A dragon who actually wants to do something. Very tall troll lady. And I have no idea what in the fuck the new person we just got is. But she seems to have somewhat of a moral compass. So,
all right. Well,
yeah, you know what? I'm sure it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. Fuck me. Okay. You have any updates on the other guy that I'm looking for the past fucking decade at this point?
not really. Still no update yet.
Maybe he's also in hell, where he belongs. But well, whatever. Thanks for not, shooting at me for kicking your door down.
Yeah, no, that was horrifying.
That means I do my job well.
If you want, I can give you this piece of paper that has the last known, coordinates
Florian's gonna take
of Royce.
Florian's gonna take the paper and just kind of like,
Well, to show to other people if they do end up wanting to go that way.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
The stars have been going out. We know
Don't
that
say.
we know that it's them, and if they're going to weird demonic areas and shit, they might try and either do something worse with that, or they're gonna try and make some weird ass deal.
Well, it doesn't sound too out of place. For Royce, at least, from what I've heard. Yeah, Borealis is still out there. So I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
So, at least Janice is somewhere happy. Just don't know how long that's going to last. And Florian is going to walk out of the room before kind of just picking the door up and just kind of leaning it against like the frame. Before they walk out, they're gonna go into their little like living quarter area and just pack a bag of shit, clothes,
Alright.
and the little diary of star drawings that their sister had.
Okay.
And they're gonna head back up the surface.
You got it. During that time, we'll jump.
Someone
on-
else.
Yeah. We go. Where? What? Quinn? What Fred doing? Because I know Fred wanted to go library.
Library Town.
Yes, indeed.
What does the Quinn want to do? Question mark. Never mind. You did. Up.
One is too stupid to go to the library. I think they're just chilling after the explosion of their entire planet.
That's fair. That's
So
very fair.
probably nothing.
Okie dokie. Then we will jump to the library time.
Library. Fred's gonna start looking into the star issue. See if he can find any research on stars.
Cool. Could you do a investigation or perception, whichever one you want to do?
Only took us 13 sessions, guys.
Investigation.
Listen, I got egged. That's something. Progress?
27.
27.
And railed.
Nat 20, by the way.
Ooh.
You gotta start with that! Oh my god! Yeah, no, that definitely works. I'll say that you find like around like 5 books or so. Some of them are just like, about stars. And just like, they're all made out of giant balls of gas and shit, and just how stars work.
The sun is
There's a couple that are like that, but there's one that really specifically sticks out, and it's a weird. It's a weird book that looks to be a children's book that sticks out to you. And in the book, there's a depiction of this little family looking up into the sky at the stars. That when you're looking at it, you feel like as if you can actually see them like twinkling around. And as you like flip through the pages, it's a story, and you'll notice in the background every so often, more and more stars are slowly going away. And at first, the story is not noticing that fact, until at some point one of the little characters that are inside of there look up, and they realize that one of their favorite constellations now has a star missing. And so they start trying to talk about it, and before anything else can be kind of like said about it, there are some pages that have been ripped out. And these pages that are the material that you've been like flipping through, the material of the book itself feels different from what you normally feel with books. Like the papers feel insanely light. Like there is almost like as if there is zero weight to it whatsoever.
Could I do like an Arcana check or something on the book? See if anything weird?
I would say Arcana or Religion.
or religion?
Mhm.
Religion.
I will do Arcana. My Arcana is much better.
Okie dokie.
16.
16?
Mhm.
One moment. All right. You can tell there's some magic in this book that is specifically it's a weird mix of divine as well as transmutation.
Huh. Am I able to figure anything else out about it?
I say you would have to roll a history check for this. Sorry, religion check for this, if you want to get any more.
Okay, I'll try a religion check.
Losing my religion.
11.
11. Okay. You know of some stories about the religion specifically being only one God in this world, and there is the story of the book of creation and all that. And there are many stories of if a page is to be taken, whatever is written in it can become true or false, or it'll become whatever is written, and that'll be what it is. And what you're seeing, or what you at least are maybe thinking, is that the book itself, uh, maybe the pages that have been ripped out could have been made from the other book itself, or it could be a
See.
page from the creator's book.
Okay. I don't think Fred will do anything else while the others are out. He'll just be doing his research, waiting for Cold and Nephew to get back, probably.
Okay. And then we'll jump over to two gay men.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's a slow walk. I think Nephir's real fucking nervous. And I think once they make it through town and down that side street and through the woods up to the front door of the house, I think Nephir stops. I'm scared to have hope that this will go well.
I get it. We've gone through a lot of bad that it's a little unbelievable that anything good could happen. But I mean, this happened.
I'm trying to convince myself that I get to keep some good things. Are you ready?
I feel like this is a lot more nerve-wracking for you and a lot more layered for you, but like I said, I've never done this before, so I'm trying to approach it as something a lot more casual than it probably is.
Well, they already like you, and I'm sure Entire people too.
Yeah, oh boy. Yeah, this is gonna be a thing, isn't it?
I think it's gonna be a thing.
You gonna be able to knock on the door? Should I knock on the door? Should
I was gonna ask you the same thing. I feel like I should maybe knock. I feel like I should just do it. All right. I knock on the door.
I am the one who knocks.
You didn't hear? I was knocking on my desk the whole time.
Say my name.
Oh yikes, bud.
I got hide.
You knock on the door.
Oh, man, bitch.
Let's see.
This is my own private domicile.
I don't care who the IRS sends. I am not paying taxes.
Oh, it's you, son.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at the things real quick.
I'm doing his.
Bam. Okay.
Don't worry about my thing.
I just want to make sure I wasn't doing anything on Tuesday. Yeah. You knock on that door. And that door, in fact, it takes a bit. There's almost like a feeling of maybe they're not home. And then there's a very fast swing of the door. And it's definitely not who you were expecting whatsoever to be able to be walking around and opening doors. But there is now in front of you Antiope holding the door open, looking at you, and then kind of slamming themselves into you for a hug.
Oh wow. Okay. Hi. You're up.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't.
I don't know what happened. I was sitting there, and I was sitting there for a really long time.
You were aware of everything?
Every once in a while, I would, I guess, wake up. But I'm good again.
Yeah. Do you feel alright?
I feel great. They don't want me to help at the farm, but I can.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand why.
Cars keeps on doing all the work and stuff.
He's been doing that.
Yeah. It's like I can do some of it. But they won't let me.
Yeah. I think I'm on their side with this one. I think maybe you need to get your strength back first.
But I feel okay.
Oh, I'm so relieved to hear that. Fuck, shit. Annie, this is Colt. This is my partner Colt. Colt, this is my sister Antiope.
Hi.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi. I've heard a lot about you.
Hopefully only good things.
Only the good things.
Awesome.
They wouldn't tell me any of the bad things.
That's because there isn't any bad things to tell.
Oh, you got me there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who convinced me that the buzz cut was a good idea?
That was great,
You had
and you know it.
Buzz cut. You did have a buzz cut.
Oh.
I remember that.
Yeah. Oh,
I still
no.
have the photo.
I should have reminded you. Oh no!
I still have the photo.
Yeah.
Look at this photograph.
Oh God, this was a terrible idea. Now you're both conspiring against me. What have I done? What have I done?
But yeah, it was really weird. I just one of those times where I felt like I woke up. Um.
Do you ever put like hair remover in one of their like vast number of hair products they have?
Well, that's like after the buzz cut happened, we just immediately put hair removal to make it like a really good bald. It was
You
great.
swore that you would never talk about that.
We could stick a plunger on your head. Why would we not talk about that? You could have 3 horns. 3 horns is awesome.
There.
Oh, I missed you. I missed you so much, and I forgot how insane you drive me. Oh my goodness. All right. We're not going to talk about the bold phase anymore. Um,
No fun.
Don't worry, we'll talk about it later.
Awesome.
I have made a grave
Oh, like
mistake.
at dinner. We can talk about it at dinner.
Oh, I was gonna ask where are Mum and Dad and Karis?
Right now, well, Karis is out at the field again, as
Mm.
he always is. Dad is trying his best to be out at the field. He's old. And then Mama's in the kitchen.
All right.
Right now she's just slowly making something. But I heard a knock at the door and she was like, "You don't have to go get it. I'll get it." And then I was like, "No, I gotta get it." And then she was like, "No, you don't." And I was like, "Yes, I do." And so we went back and forth a bit, and I just ended up walking away.
It's nice to know you're still headstrong.
Yeah, it was weird the way I woke up though. It's because like I thought that I would just either stay like that forever, or if I were to wake up, it'd be like I'd wake up and then have to do like a whole bunch of physical therapy stuff and all that. But it was more so like this random lady showed up and she was like, "Hey, your brother did really good. Now you're gonna be better." And I was like, "Awesome." So that happened.
Okay. That was the only thing she said to you?
Well, she said that you might have to like kill some guys or whatever, but like
Mm.
if they're bad
Alright.
people, then you can do that, but like don't go crazy and kill a whole bunch of people.
Yep. Okay. Oh, I really was trying to keep you out of all of this.
Well, the lady brought me back to like really good health, so that was cool. They seem
Yeah,
nice.
I'm happy to see you well again. We should probably go say hi to Mum.
Yeah, I'll go get the other two. You guys can go say hi.
All right. Just take it easy, all right?
Okay. She gives you like one more like little squeeze of hug and then just runs down the stairs and runs out into the field, waving their arms.
Huh. I didn't expect that one.
I guess good things can happen.
Let's hope they say that way.
Yeah, we just spend too much time with the bad. It's nice.
Speaking of which, I think you're gonna get off lucky in that you're gonna have to talk to my mum first.
I mean, I'm gonna have to talk to them all at some point.
But at least you get to like ease your way in.
I mean, I feel like your little sister was easing my way in.
She's my older sister actually, but you wouldn't know that by the everything. She's always been she was the most carefree of all of us, and I'm glad she stayed that way. really missed her. I'm glad you get to know her.
I am too. Innocence like that is rare. I just, every time I see it, it kind of takes my breath away a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Shall we go chat with my mom?
We shall.
And I will take Colt by the hand and I will lead him into the kitchen.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
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 Oh,
Shout out to gay people.
Shout out gay people.
I should do the wah again.
Yeah. Mama in the kitchen.
Mama in the kitchen.
Cooking mama.
I'm gonna call out to her because she can't see me. Mom?
Hello.
Hi. It's me and Colt. It's just the two of us this
The
time.
two of you.
Hi.
How are you? How are the both of you doing?
You know, that is a question that is getting harder to answer every day. But I think today's a good day.
Well, that's good to hear. Um, obviously you already saw that. You know she's doing good again.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, I couldn't really believe it when I heard
it
that,
was wild, actually.
yeah. It's it's really something that she can manage to be back just like she was.
Yeah. It was more so weird to witness like the immediate like could do anything kind of attitude immediately back.
Yeah. Ugh. She was always the toughest of us.
Yeah,
But
she's good.
you haven't noticed anything weird or off or
Not at all. She told us about a lady that was like, yeah, this is because your brother. And that was really odd.
yeah. If
But if you did do anything, I mean, good job, you know. They're they're back and they feel really good.
yeah, if Annie talks about that lady coming around again, will you please tell me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, okay. Do you need help with dinner? Is it alright if we stay?
Of course you can stay. We
There
have
is
we got a couple I mean I'm almost done cooking, so you can.
yeah, there's something we need to talk to all of you about.
Okay. Well, I think that they'll probably be in soon.
Alright. I can wait.
Okay. And then we'll continue and we'll go. They're here now. Well, yeah.
Yay!
Ooh yeah, ooh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, once everybody's like sat down and everything, Nephir's gonna give it a couple of minutes. Um, he's gonna kind of look over at Colt and brace himself a bit. Um, so there's a lot that's been going on lately. But I don't think it's wise to tell you everything at once. But with everything we've been doing, things have been getting a lot more dangerous lately. And if things weren't at the point that they're at, I would never even consider asking this of all of you. But I think just for your safety, it might be best if you travel with us for the next little while, where there's a lot of people that can keep an eye on all of you, where I can keep an eye on you. Things are not good. We have quite a few enemies. And a planet just exploded. So I think maybe it's best if you took a step back from the farm for a little while.
Oh. Hmm.
We can take care of you, and we have ways to get all the medications and shelter and food for all of you. We can take care of you. And the farm, I want it to be okay as much as you all do. But I want you all to be safe more.
Hmm. I mean, we've been safe here for a while. We have protection as well.
I give Colt a look, thinking of the gun he put under my front porch.
If I may, there is a difference between living everyday life and living as people who could be used as leverage against people that you care about. The people we're dealing with, they're dangerous. Not so dangerous that we can't deal with them, but dangerous enough that if you all go unwatched, somewhere unsafe, we're always going to be worrying that they're going to use you to get to us.
Hmm.
I guess what I'm trying to say is there's a difference between living in a place that is relatively safe versus deflecting people who are actively trying to harm you, actively looking for every way to ruin your lives.
Would, I mean, does your ship have room for farm animals, or is it like?
We have room. I don't. I don't
Cause
know
like we,
how. I don't know what you would need to take care of them.
because if we're gonna end up coming back here at some point, we're gonna need it. We can't really start from the beginning again. It's gonna take forever.
If it comes down to that, we have ways to help more than I ever could before. I love the animals, you know that, but I love you all more. And if it's you or them, it is you every time.
What would we need the ship, but we need to take care of them.
Well, I don't know. Is there a way we can just think about it? Like give us like a day to all talk about it.
Yeah, maybe not a day. Time is kind of the essence.
Okay.
We can get out of here if you want and give you time to talk.
Okay. That if if we do if we say yes to this, where do you want us to meet up with you then?
You wouldn't have to meet us anywhere. I can take you right onto the ship.
Have you looked outside recently? The warship hovering outside the planet, just out the orbit.
Oh.
Yeah, that's.
I
us.
did say it's been kind of a crazy week.
So we have more than enough room. I just don't know what you would need to keep them satisfied. I mean, we can fit pretty much everything. We could, if we could figure out a way, we could fit the house in there too.
Just take the whole fucking house up on Jesus Christ.
What if we picked up the house and pushed
Put it over there.
I mean, what are the spare rooms really needed for?
That's so fair.
It's
so fair.
your decision, I suppose.
We just want you to be safe.
Okay. Yeah, just come back in like an hour or two, and we should have an answer by then.
Okay. That works out actually. There was somewhere I wanted to take you, Colt.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Yeah. I will. I'll see you guys when you get back.
Okay. Colt and I are together now. That's all. And I'm gonna grab Colt and I'm gonna drag him out of the house. I panicked.
Does it look like any of the family is trying to like conversate with them after that bombshell?
You
or
say
they
that?
just seem stunned.
You say that, and Icarus holds his hand out to the dad. The dad slowly reaches over the gold piece.
Then never mind.
Oh my god, not just our friends, but my parents are making bets on us.
They text.
Jesus.
All you hear is a phone call, just like, Santiago.
Man,
They did it.
Your brother had a lot of confidence in you.
Yeah.
Maybe he just had a lot of confidence in me. I don't know.
Yeah, well, you know what? You need the win, because Santiago did not have that much confidence in you.
No, I guess he didn't.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
It's almost like I can hear
Like, I
him.
can still hear his voice.
Yeah.
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 Sounds of sexy back in the distance.
You ready?
Sexy back while on the phone call with you two fucking would be insane.
It was technically. It technically was.
It's horrifying.
Horrific. I hate it.
So,
Oh my god.
Where are we going?
let me just show you. I'm gonna take Cole by the hand. Is it like getting late by this point, or what time is it around?
I would say it's yeah. I would say it's getting late.
Cool. I'm going to take Colt by the hand, and I am going to bring him back into town towards the market. And Nephir's gonna take him through some of the stands until he reaches a little fruit stand, a produce stand. He's gonna kind of look around until he finds what he wants, and he's gonna pick up a couple of peaches, and he's gonna pay for them, put them in a little bag, and then start walking with Colt again.
Okay.
You gave me a story, a piece of yourself, back at Santiago's, and it was a very vulnerable thing for you to do. It was something that I needed at the time. And now while we have a minute, I'd like to share a story with you, if you're all right with that. A happy one.
Yeah.
So, when you grow up as a child of farmers, you learn a lot of obscure knowledge. One of which is that not all types of soil are good for growing all sorts of things. The fields around my house are good for grains, wheat, crops like that. Not so good for growing fruit. So, every morning, my mother would go off into the market and try to find fresh fruit for us to eat. And peaches used to be pretty uncommon, but they were my favorite. And whenever she did manage to get them, they were usually old or small or bruised. And, we took what we could get. We didn't have a lot of money. It was always a kind of a celebration of sorts. You find a lot of things to celebrate when you're growing up poor. But it's probably about 6 or 7, and I remember waking up to banging noises, and my siblings and I we thought we were being burgled. So naturally, we did the same thing, which was follow the sounds of the noises. And we walked into the kitchen, and my father was holding open the door for my mother, who was carrying a crate full of peaches. Good ones, the fat ones, the juicy ones. They were spilling out of the crate, and she was trying to catch them in her skirt, and I remember being so excited. She cut them up, she put them on toast for us, she put some honey on there, she started making pies and jams and preserves, and we stayed in the kitchen with her all day long and helped her cook. And it was summer, and the sun was setting, just like this. And I sort of pull him off of the main road into a little clearing with a little flat rock where you can see out to the horizon for miles, facing the west. So the sun can be seen setting. My back porch faces this direction. So we all went outside. The sun was setting. There was a cool breeze making the air nice and warm, and the fireflies were out. And my father brought out his radio, and he sat in his rocking chair. And my mother brought out peaches for all of us, and she brought out her paring knife. She tried very hard to get the rambunctious children to cut up their peaches into slices, but we were not having it. And all five of us just sat on that back porch, just covered in peach juice, laughing and just being there with each other and watching the sunset. And that's the first time I really remember feeling joy. And so I got these for us. And he pulls out a peach and hands it to Colt. I wanted to tell you this story because that is the happiness that you give me. It's the simple kind. It's the mundane kind. It's the kind you think leaves you once you stop being a kid. And it's my way of saying that that's the kind of life I want to give you, if you'll let me. I wanted to tell you this story because it felt like the only appropriate way to tell you that I love you. And you probably already know that. And you don't have to say it back. But we've been through a lot of shit, and I didn't want to go another day without you having heard me say it. I love you.
I want to say it now. I do. I think, I think you know already, but you shared so much with me that I didn't have, I didn't think I deserved, that I don't deserve, but you gave it to me anyway. I'm sitting here thinking about all the things that have gone wrong, about everyone else, all that shit. And here you are, thinking about something good. And, it's a little insane to me that I'm that good thing. I can be part of that. I will tell you. Just not right now, I don't think.
That's okay.
Because I want you to feel the way you just made me feel. Like I can forget about everything else just for a moment.
As long as you know that you don't have to do anything to deserve this. Me. I choose this. The world is trying to destroy us at every turn, and I choose this, in spite of all of it. So whenever you're ready, at whatever pace you want to move, I'm always going to be there.
Colt puts his arm around Nafir and they just sit there for a while. Until I think the sun has set. I'll say, thank you.
Nothing to thank me for.
I do. I am a worthless person. That's what I see. That's what our companions see. And that's, for a while, what Santiago saw. You saw something that no one else did. No one else did. Not even me. Especially not me. You gave my life purpose. And that's why I'm terrified of the thoughts I've had lately, because I don't know if what I want to do is going to jeopardize this. We don't have to talk about that right now if you don't want to. I just don't want to keep it from you either.
I think they're waiting on us, so maybe once we're back on the ship, but one day you will see you like I see you. One day, maybe one day I can convince you that you don't have to be worth something. You don't have to earn the goodness that I want to give you. You just have to let me.
I don't think he says anything really. I think he just leans in and just stays in that moment for as long as he can.
Never brings him in close. Just lets it be.
They stay that way for a while before eventually, I think at least for Colt, pulls apart and eventually goes back down to Nafir's little cottage.
I'll take us both back into the kitchen, see if they're still there.
Slay.
Up. He has arrived.
No, I've been here. I wasn't sure if that was you're gonna knock on the door or something. We're just walking back in.
It's my house. I'll just walk in.
I walk in this bitch.
Welcome to my house.
Oh yeah. You open the door. and they're all there at the table.
Hey, did you all come to a decision?
Look, I know that you want us to go with you. But you have to think about the fact that once we're on that ship, anything that's going after the ship as well is going to come after us. And we're going to be here on a random farm where there's not a lot of people that really ever come around here.
Exactly.
Since the last time you visited, nobody else has came. You are our second visit. Nobody comes around here.
But that's what I'm worried about, is if someone does come, there'll be no way of knowing. There will be no one there who can protect you. And not even that. It's not even the threat of just a person coming after you that I'm worried about. It's total destruction.
But
It's not
what would do that though? What why would they come over here and just destroy a farm?
it's not the farm that they want to destroy. It's me, and they know that I don't care about a lot of things in this world. We've inadvertently or otherwise angered quite a few powerful people who have ways of knowing everything, everything about me, everything I hold dear, and I don't doubt that they would use you to get to me.
If your argument is that you're no safer on the ship than you are here, wouldn't you rather die with your loved ones?
No, I'm saying they're gonna 100% know where you guys are at all time if you have that ship.
They know where you are too.
Who are they?
Um, well, it's kind of the devil you know and the devil you don't. Quite literally. Um, there's a lot of um, there are some sins that are unhappy with us at the moment, and I'm sure whatever is taking out the stars is probably not all too pleased with us either.
The woman you saw a while back, her name is Catalia. When we left this planet the first time, when you first met me, a day later I was killed. And it was her doing. As things continued, she continued to use Nefir as their own personal puppet to do whatever they wanted. And they have still been doing so. And now you've said that they have been here within the past few days. They know where you are. And the only defense that you have is a couple of old weapons, a rifle. That's it. If they're gonna mess with you, we would rather be able to stop them. And that is only one of many people that we've pissed off. These people love control, and taking loved ones, that's a very easy way to control someone.
Okay, but apparently they will fix a broken child though. They'll they'll make it to where they can perfectly walk around, run around,
That's
and
the
everything
thing.
like that.
I worry that is. It's a toy I've been given, and the moment I misstep, it's going to be snatched back. Nothing like this comes for free.
This
They did.
person
They said that
wants.
you did a job for them. Whatever that job was, it got to the point where now she's better.
Your son didn't exactly have a choice in the matter. And this person wants to play God. Sure, they fixed her. I don't deny that. But I also was a witness to them killing hundreds. Now, was it thousands of people on that ship? I don't remember. Because they all died just because she wanted control. She wanted someone dead, so everyone else had to pay the price. I'm not asking any of you to step into the line of fire. I'm asking you to be as safe as you can be.
So if we're up in the ship, right, and you guys take the big box down here, and then that ship up there explodes, or we're still on it. That isn't us being safe. Because if they know what you're doing and where you're going, how many other people are on that giant ship that you have?
A few dozen, maybe?
No, we offloaded them. It's just us.
It's like a city. It's. It would take immense power to bring it down. And if a person were to try to get to you that didn't have immense power, it would take them ages to find you.
If the ship explodes, yes, people will get hurt. But that is one of many different possibilities. What happens if the ship explodes? We die. What happens if someone burns down your farm home and comes for you? You die. It's the same answer. We just want you to be safe.
Okay.
Or as safe as you can be. Because
This is over.
there really isn't any safe. There's just as safe as you can be. That's what we want.
And the moment this is all over, we can bring you back here and you can go on with life as normal, like nothing ever happened. But until it's over, there is no guarantee of safety. And at least on a ship, you can run.
You can also see Grim again if you want.
Okay. We'll go with you then. It's gonna be hard to get everything back to normal when this is over.
I think we're all sort of coming around to the idea that there's gonna have to be a new normal. But I'll do everything in my power to make it as easy as I can on you. I just want everybody that I care about to be okay.
Alright. I get that. How do we get there?
Well, Nefer kind of straightens himself up. I have a neat little gadget that I just picked up from a man who willingly gave it to us. I will,
Yeah, he willingly gave it to us.
yeah, you know what?
This one gave it to us willingly.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
We can all I guess we can daisy chain. I guess that's how that works. We can all hold hands and sing Kumbaya, and I'll do a little magic business.
Are we going to the Winnebago or are we going to the big ship?
Good question.
Because we don't have to use this now if we have the ship down there. It's up to you.
I kind of want to use it. It's
You know,
new and shiny.
It is new and shiny. Tell you what, if you want to use it, you take it, and I'll make sure the ship gets up to the top. Okay?
I want you to be part of the new shiny magic. No, it's fine. I'll be practical. We'll take the Winnebago.
Well, who else is down here? You know what? The answer to that is, you know what? Never mind. Yeah, no. I'll come with you.
Forget everyone except for your loss.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. I would have to do it in shifts anyway. We can take us back to the ship. Get them to Grim. They can have some time.
Yeah. We're also gonna have to get the animals on, right? So they're gonna probably have to go on the ship.
Well, I only get 3 of these. Maybe
then we pile them into the Winnebago. We don't have to use the teleport.
I guess not. I was more talking about the others in town. I don't know. I don't want to leave them stranded.
We can talk about them in a bit.
Halt.
Yeah, no. We need to get them. Right. How about we bring your family and the animals onto the Winnebago while we wait for the rest of our crew to join us.
That sounds good to me. I am sure Santiago will be absolutely thrilled at livestock in his beloved car.
I'll make sure some of them are in his personal bathroom. He'd love that.
Oh, that sounds great.
He would, wouldn't he?
All right, let's round up the troops. We'll go get some of the animals and start loading them into the Winnebago. Oh my god.
Can Colt, like, he has the new, like, phone, the flip phone. Does it have, like, a camera function by any chance?
What's up?
Does his little, like, burner flip phone have, like, a camera function?
Yeah.
Okay. Then, as they're leaving, he's going to try and covertly take as many pictures of the inside and outside of the house as possible.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were going for more pictures of baby Nephir with the buzz cut.
Oh, that too.
Fuck!
You put things into existence.
I do. I regret them.
You'll as everybody gets over to the Winnebago and we're moving the animals, be like, do you have anybody? How big of a town is this? Like, how advanced are they?
Say again, you cut out at the end.
How advanced are they? Like, do they build ships?
No,
No.
we're all very rural farmers. Our neighbors are a couple miles away.
Hmm. All right.
Why?
Finna learn.
I just, wanted to get in contact with somebody who was able to mess with the ship, but it sounds more like what I would be looking for as an architect for what I want. You ever know anybody like that?
Well, there's bound to be someone in town. I mean, the building's got to get built somehow.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go see if I can find somebody, and I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll get the cows in the Winnebago, I guess.
Yeah.
That's an awesome sentence. What a great sentence you've just spoken.
You go get the cows in the Winnebago, babe. Grab them by the collar, give them a big old kiss, and then walk back into the town.
Yes.
Move!
I'm looking for like an architect and a team of builders.
There's no cow sound effect. I'm gonna do the next best thing.
Duck.
That was almost a spit take all over my clean sheets.
Oh, gracious DM.
Yeah.
Might I find an architect and team of builders, mayhaps?
You can investigate.
Oh crap! Not.
You know who we should
perception.
find is that fucking Cobalt. Can I say with the smooch that Colt gave me that I could have guided him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not perception.
Dude, this
One
is-
level in
this,
cleric.
dang.
Blood.
this architect also is
Oh,
bilingual
fuck.
and has talking tools.
So it's not perception, right?
Nope.
Ah,
Investigate.
man. Well, with guidance, that's a 9.
Ah.
What if he asks around too to everybody? Like, hey,
Roll
I'm
investigation
looking,
again.
I'm looking for an architect in town. You got an architect?
Get the British band.
Architects anywhere nearby? Builders? Anybody like that?
There's stoneworking.
No. I'm not looking for that. Did most of the what do most of the houses here look like? Do they
Somewhat
look kind
poorly
of like the
put
fears?
together, but like it's a lot of wood. It's
Okay.
a lot of basically log cabins, but instead of being whole ass cabins, it's little like huts.
All right. He points at the nicest cabin. It's like, who built those? That's what I want to know.
Probably whoever is living in them.
Okay. He walks up to the nicest
We all
log
kind of
cabin and
build
knocks
our.
on the
Oh,
door.
okay.
Nicest log cabin
Bye.
and knocks on the door.
Bye.
You knock on the door and it feels like you're knocking on stone.
Bang,
Hello.
bang.
I
Hi.
mean, Colt's knocking on his own flesh.
Did you build this house?
I carved this house, yeah.
You carved it?
And I painted it so it looks like it's wooden.
Oh, that's not exactly what I'm looking for. Do you can you work with wood? Like, do you
Nope.
build some of the houses?
I can make it into. I can.
Can you
make
point
the
me to
stone-
somebody who does?
I don't know. I have the best looking house, but it's made out of stone.
You're doing
So
good.
that's pretty cool. I can make my stone. I can make a stone log look like
Turns
as if
around
it's
and
wood.
begins to walk away.
I can make a house out of you, for you.
I can build a place out of your own flesh and blood.
Make a
I can
house
use
out
your
of
blood in the
stone.
water pipes.
House out of stone,
That is
but make it look
extremely.
like wood.
That is fucking extremely offensive. Thank you.
Why?
Just turn
Why
around,
are
go
we
back
going
inside.
into like
Why?
vaguely Minnesotan? What's happening right now?
Why is it
We're from
racist?
Minnesota over here.
The fact that you have to ask
Well, sure.
why just is the whole problem, okay? Just turn around, go back inside.
Where's your manager?
There,
Colt Karen arc.
I build my
Colton.
homes.
The fact that you
I
want to
build
build it
my
out of
home.
me, offensive. Alright, goodbye.
What? You're not made out of rocks.
No, I'm made out of something much better.
What?
Better than rock.
It's the elemental race. I don't know what you are.
Yeah, so don't assume things. He turns around and
Then
walks away.
don't be mean to me in my own damn home. Fuck you.
This is what
Not even
happens
in
when
your
I leave
home!
Colt unsupervised.
Get away from
What
me!
the fuck?
Get away from my home.
Alright, then he's gonna go back up to the family. Where's the dad? Or, like, the brother? The eldest?
Trying to move
In the
damn
background.
cat.
Come on! Fucking shit, you heavy! Come
Hey.
on!
Hey,
Don't you take that tone
did
with
you...
me.
We'll go to the dad. Hey, did you build the home that you guys live in?
I think we bought it. We might have made it. I don't.
I feel like you would
been a
remember building it.
It's been. We've built a lot of things. I think we built add-ons to it.
Okay.
It used to be like a smaller house.
House of Theseus.
Alright, well, this is turning out to be a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. So, you know what? We'll figure it out later. I'm just going to help move the animals.
You alright? You look like, you look a little disgruntled.
Yeah, no, just someone, they're being extremely offensive to me.
You cut out that whole time.
They're somebody, they were extremely offensive. Offensive. Being a dickhead.
This is what happens when I leave you to your own devices.
I didn't kill anybody.
You know what? That's progress. Help me pick up pigs.
Okay.
Oink!
Wouldn't it be easier to lead them?
I think it would be funnier to watch you pick up pigs.
Oink!
Of course you would. Okay, cool. I want to pick up a pig.
Animal handling.
Oh,
See if you can
animal
make it
handling?
stop
Oh,
swearing.
God!
Not brute force pick up the pig.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
How well can you crank these hogs?
Apparently real well.
Pretty well.
Yeah.
Make that fucking hog.
Never you expected to see him struggle to try and pick up the pig and like watch it squeal, but he just very, very much just soothes it and then picks it up immediately and keeps on walking. And you're like, well, fuck.
Tens across the board. I chose well.
This was the deciding factor. If he can't handle the hog, he cannot handle Nephir.
Listen, Nephir's a country boy at heart. Watching Colt pick up a prize pig like it's nothing.
Nephir's a country boy. He makes do.
Yeah.
Putting the cunt in
I love
country.
Chapel Roan.
Do we know where Quen, Fred, and or Florian are?
Oh, I was gonna say I could sending them, but their names are not in fact in my book.
You gonna call Valentine? Hey, man!
Colt, if you wanna like sort shit out over here, I can go in town and look for them. I think they dislike me marginally less than they dislike you.
I mean that you're a very likable person, and I am not. So that is not shocking.
Well, they're all kind of pissed at us at the moment, but they're like super extra pissed at you, which, a little.
Yeah,
only
we'll talk
kind of
about that.
Yeah. I just feel like they'd be more inclined to come back with me.
Fair enough. Okay.
All right. I'll try and wrangle them, see if they need anything, since I know the town pretty well, and then meet back up.
That works for me.
All right. You have fun dealing with my brother's questions, and I will walk away.
I will
Go back into
answer
town.
most of them.
I will leave Colt to the wolves, and I will go back into town to try to find the others.
Oh!
Leave him to the pigs, rather.
Boink.
Thank you for the sound effect.
Got you. We don't have, like, animal soundboards. I got you.
Oh, I was waiting for the goose sound effect again. I meant the Discord one, but you know what? That's good too.
It's not a.
Oh, it's a duck. Forgive me.
It's a duck. But that wasn't even a Discord effect. That was just like.
Duck. I love duckies.
Are we finding people?
Yeah, that's your job. Go
Yeah,
find
I'll ask around towns, ask if anybody's seen any of our pals, our friends, who like us so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that Fred probably is the easiest to find solely because you walk by the library and you see them in the library through a window. I don't know where Quen is, so you can figure out where Quen is.
Yeah, I think Gwen's a later problem.
Florian's chilling somewhere. Maybe they smell really bad.
Well,
Maybe they're a little bit stanky.
They're like
Axe body spray. I'll go into the library to find Fred.
Okie dokie.
And pray that they don't want me dead.
Fireball!
Set all the books ablaze. Library of Alexandria. I'll approach Fred.
He's got like his nose in a book. He's like, what is wrong with these pages?
You find anything interesting?
Huh. Pages are weird.
In general?
No. Okay. Alright. Okay. So, the stars. I've been doing some research.
Ooh, glad one of us is doing that.
I wasn't gonna say it. So a lot of the books here are just regular star books, but this book is weird. It's like a kid's book, but the pages are this weird material. I don't know why I even picked it up, but I felt like it. Pages are this weird material, and there's a bunch missing, And in this kid's book, the stars are going out. You know, like what's actually happening.
Interesting. Intuition is usually a good indicator, in my experience at least. Maybe I could take a peek at it.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll take a little peeky peek through the book.
Okay.
Because my Arcana is really fucking good.
You don't have to roll this actually.
Uh-oh. I'm just gonna get ready to take notes.
Yeah, awesome. You look at
Notes.
this, and there's a couple of flashes that slam into your mind, like as if you're looking through the eyes of Catalia. But like not the one that you know. More so like them as a child. You're getting weird little flashes through their eyes. And it's her looking up at a very large man with this floating book with no cover and no back, just infinitely spinning. And he kind of puts his palm on the top of her head and ruffles it a bit. And then he gives her a little kiss on the top of the head. And you notice the paper that the book that he has is made out of the same paper that is in the other book. However, the book that you have now, the paper has already been written on. However, the pieces that have been ripped out may have had the continuation of the story, but you don't know what the situation there is. But yeah, if you're while looking through that, the weird flash of memory, if you want to make any checks, whatever you might think you might want to do, you can.
Could I try to identify who this man is?
Yeah, that would be a religion check.
Not history.
It could be either or. Because that's fair. That's fair to ask because you are looking through someone's technically memories. So yeah.
I rolled an 18, so that's 27.
Cool.
Numbers.
100%. This is the creator. As you get more of a look at him, is that he has this very pale blue skin, very very big dark blue beard, and it's very fluffy. And you're realizing that the depictions of like the statues that have been dropped down or whatever don't fit what he looks like now, but maybe they did what he looked like before.
Is the history checks just for the vision, or could they be for the book too?
It's just for the vision.
Okay. Okay. I think Nephir's a little bit taken aback by the flashes and the whatnot. He kind of blinks back to himself. I wish I would stop seeing things. It never gets any more pleasant. Okay. Yeah, do you, Natalia, have we talked about her in front of you?
Way back when, Durlos kind of gave me a rundown of everything I missed before I joined up, so I know the basics.
Got it.
She's
All
kind of
right.
evil, apparently. She did some stuff to you,
Yeah.
involved with, like, your sister, I guess, and then,
Mhm.
like, you have to kill people or something.
That's
Details
yeah.
are fuzzy.
That's the Spark Notes version of it. Yeah. So I definitely just saw a memory of her as a child with the creator, and I'm
Okay.
getting the sense that this book may have something to do with the book of all creation, which no idea why that would be in the library in this backwater ass town, but sure.
Well,
I don't
are
know if you
you
got.
able? Well, I mean, sorry to ask this, but are you able to contact Catalia?
I'm sure I am. And even if I wasn't, she really likes to show up. I'd rather not speak to her any more than I have to. Um, you think you think she has something to do with all of this? You
I
think?
mean, if looking at the book gave you a vision of her, she might be our best lead.
Oh,
Sorry.
fuck me running. All right. You know what? Maybe this is conversation better had on the ship where I can be supervised if I choose to just let her run rampant in my brain again.
It seems fair.
Okay.
Do you
All
think
right.
anyone will mind if we just take this?
You can pay for it.
Oh, hello. Do I know this librarian?
Yeah, this is a nice old furbolg woman.
Hello again. It's been a while.
Of course, we're
Um,
planning to pay for it.
yeah. I was the skinny kid with the buzz cut that used to spend hours in
You were
here.
bald.
Yeah, I was. I not of
You
my
were
own
bald?
volition. I don't
was
want to talk about it.
hilarious. It was hilarious.
My
This little
sister,
bald
I
purple
don't know if you
boy.
have siblings. My sister. Oh, fuck this. All right. How much for the book?
Oh, I have a sister too. I get it.
Mm. Ma'am, how much for the
Uh,
book so I can end my humiliation?
Sorry, I was thinking about bald.
Ugh.
Dude,
Oh,
my
like
sister
a
never
gold
made me
piece
feel
or
bald.
two.
Yeah, I could do that. I give her 5 gold pieces.
Fred's just
Mm.
sort of squinting at Nephir, imagining him bald.
I can feel you picturing it, and I wish you would stop.
Santiago
I'm sorry, it's
Photoshop is
just,
gonna
I
go
was not
crazy.
expecting that.
No, I wasn't either. Trust me.
Want the photo? We have
No,
you know,
why did you
Do
have
I?
library IDs. We keep all of them.
Someone
There
tell
is no end
Santiago
to my
about bald method.
humiliation. I need to be ejected out of the Winnebago. I need a space.
I'm giving the ID to Fred. Bald ass bitch.
I was like 10. I was 10.
Your own library card.
My
Yes.
Oh,
sister
10
convinced me that it would be practical because I had so much hair and it was getting in the way when I was walking, and then she put hair remover in my shampoo.
My
It was
trainers were
just
just very insistent on putting my hair back.
Ask about Dragonborn biology right now. Um, have you seen Florian anywhere by any chance? Or
Not since
Gwen?
we got off the Winnebago. I went straight to the
Okay.
library.
Well, we're planning on getting out of here as it's getting kind of late. My family's going to be joining us. I was planning on just teleporting all of us back to the ship. Colt is currently helping load my family's farm animals onto the Winnebago, and I can't imagine, knowing how similar we are, you would want to be.
I'll take the transportation that is not with the farm animals.
Yeah, I figured as much. Let's take a little look for the others, maybe, and then get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah. How far could they have gone?
It's a small town. They can't have gone that far. This is where in the TV show there would be a cutaway of Florian in the sewers going.
Yep. Genuinely exactly what's happening, because this is like on the way that they're back.
Oh my gosh, Fred and Nephew are bonding, maybe?
Yeah,
Is it
holy
not too
shit!
late?
Yeah, I'd say you guys pay for the book. You walk out.
Fred's gonna pocket the photo ID.
Awesome.
No! No!
So you guys walk out, and then there's a weird faint sound of snapping.
Oh.
I think we found them.
The sewer pops up. You see them getting out of the sewer. Just.
Hey, bud.
Yeah. Oh, it's you guys.
Why?
That's. Oh, they have an entire bag of shit with them now. That's. You know what? You'll figure it out eventually. What are you up to?
Library books and loading a bunch of cattle onto a Winnebago.
So wait, your family's an entire farm?
Yeah. Well, there's 4 of them, and they were very insistent on bringing all of the animals with them. So Colt is currently trying to wrangle a blind woman and very ancient man, a very stubborn younger man, and a woman who just woke up from a coma into a Winnebago with like a dozen cows, 6 or so horses, a bunch of pigs, and a plethora of chickens.
This is a great day for me.
Yeah, it's I made him pick up the pigs for my own enjoyment, and it was just as wonderful as I had envisioned.
Will this
I
be
wish I
the
could
first
have been
time Ulysses will see animals?
Yeah. other than Amber, yeah.
We're gonna make Yurlos pet the cows. Alright. Well,
therapy.
I don't suppose you saw Quen down there, Florian.
Did Quen come down? Is me asking out of character.
So this in the ship.
Oh, well, right then.
Answering yes here. No. You have no idea where I went, and we're gonna keep it that way.
Okay.
Fred's just gonna turn to Nephew and be like, "Do you care? I don't really care."
No, quite frankly, I don't. I really only care about the sewer stench.
God.
But regardless, we're getting out of here soon. So
Good. We're gonna need to. Royce is in hell.
what the fuck does that mean?
They're just gonna.
Because Nephew does not know the first name.
I was gonna say.
Yep, you only know the last name.
Does Fred know who this person is at all? Because
No.
I'm not remembering.
The only people that would know is Nephew and Yurlos, and that's it.
Would this have been part of the lowdown that Yurlos gave to Fred?
No, because that happened after.
Okay, got it. Just checking.
Who and why and Colt is going to be delighted.
I think you're also looking for him.
In what capacity?
Yurlo said he was. They nicknamed him Asshole.
Do you mean my bird?
Your bird?
He was my bird for a while.
I don't know anything about your bird.
I
But
had a pet bird. He was very lovely. Actually, he wasn't. He was a fucking terror, and he liked to steal things and bite me. But I still loved him. And
Oh, right, your bird turned into a guy.
he did turn into a man, and the man put a message in my head that was
weird.
quite frankly very dramatic even for me. Something about Felrin.
what does Florian know that last
Yeah.
name? Yeah, that's him.
Lovely.
Yeah, he's
So a
in
day
hell.
trip to hell. Colt will be delighted.
Hold on. What?
Speaking of which,
We need to go after your bird man?
kind
I
of
do.
on account of the whole glove murder thing. Murder a raven. Huh? Anyway,
Right. I might be staying on the ship for that one.
I mean, we could kind of use all hands on. Like, I understand, but like all hands on deck would be hell. I know it's not ideal even for me. With the whole tiefling thing.
I mean, I could kind of station the ship's war cannons kind of at the planet, be at the ready.
You know,
Sure.
that was
Fizz would
very
be proud.
helpful when Fizz did it.
I could do that. I could be backup from from over there.
Let's get back on the ship with everyone, talk about the whole going to hell thing, and then we make a game plan.
We'll discuss it. Yeah.
We'll discuss. Let's go to my home and find out if my boyfriend is now covered in cow shit.
Oh, we're
Oh,
going
you guys
to
are
your...
official now?
Oh, yes. Yeah. And I kind of just yelled it at my parents before walking away. So I'm sure that went over well.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's been a long time coming. Right. Let's go back to mine and we'll wrangle everyone.
Okay. Yeah.
I will lead them to my home and see how Colt and my family are doing with shoving an entire farm onto a Winnebago.
Please let them still be in the process so Fred gets to see it.
Like they're moving the last cow. Colt is
Oh,
like
hog.
on the back, and like the brother and the dad have like a rope tied around its neck, like pulling. So he's just pushing from ass end up the ramp.
Yeah, and they're on the final cow. You witnessing Colt try and push it.
Oh, hi.
You're doing great.
No, keep going.
Thank you.
I heard you're a farmer now.
Yeehaw.
This is the best time then.
I agree.
Don't know if this line of work is cut out for me, but you know what? It is weirdly rewarding.
Yeehaw.
Isn't it? That's why I worked with the animals. Definitely not because I wasn't strong enough to work the farm equipment.
Well, I feel like that is a solution that is easily achieved, but we can talk about that later.
Oh?
Yeah.
All right then. All right. I don't think Quen actually came down. Yerlos is still MIA, so this is all we've got.
I don't think Yerlos would leave the ship, and as for Quen, let's hope she's on the ship.
Let's hope. Lots we need to discuss. Let's get back to the ship.
Cool.
Travel montage.
South Park montage song plays.
And while all of this is happening, Nephir is going to try to very subtly mage hand the ID out of Fred's pocket.
That'd be sleight of hand.
Cool.
And
why am I not good at that?
You're
it
not
would,
a
it would
dexterous
either
boy.
be your passive perception, or if you want to roll, you can roll.
I want to roll. I like
I'm gonna guide myself.
I want a guide.
Okay. Okay, that's a 22.
Yeah, it's 11.
I just very subtly
Yeah.
pull the ID out of my pocket and into mine.
How could you?
All of the images need to be burned.
That bald-headed boy.
Ah,
There can only be one bald-headed person in this relationship, and it's not going to be Nephir.
a bald head.
No,
Colt
just
finally
give
starts
Colt your
growing
hair.
out some hair. You
Yeah.
have to lose it all.
Colt with dreadlocks.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
Cool.
That's a look.
Yeah, gang.
Yeah, gang.
Back to the ship.
Back to the ship.
Boo.
So I
Wow.
imagine we drop off all the aminals and the family in like an adequate spot. Keep the aminals in like a adequate like holding space for them. Find a like one of the nicer um, wings of like bedrooms on the ship for the family to go in. Maybe even in the Winnebago, um, if it has more spare rooms. And then eventually all of us will reconvene. I don't know if Eurlos is here or if any of us can find Eurlos. If he's still hiding as we're trying to get together, I'll see if I can find him. Not gonna do very well, but I'll try.
Kevin, thumbs up.
Yeah. Not bad. I don't think it's gonna beat whatever you roll, but it's a 24.
Should I roll anything?
And you gotta roll stealth.
Oh, sorry, yeah, okay, sorry.
Oh my
You're
god.
good.
Oh, that's
Um,
investigation.
I also have, was it the antebellum kind, so I think you be at disadvantage to perceive me.
I'd be at disadvantage, or
God.
you'd have advantage.
Disadvantage.
Oh, that made a severe difference. That's a 12.
No.
Okay.
You could roll a nat 1, Kevin.
I can roll a nat one and still be
Good.
higher than.
Nat 1 is a nat 1, but I feel like that's what you have to roll here.
Yeah, no, I rolled a 19.
No. Then instead, I will use the sending stone that I gave you to send you a message. Kevin, you can decide whether. I'm sorry, Jacob, you can decide how the sending stone works. But
Walkie-talkie style. Just to make it
Natter,
easy.
natter.
Eurlos, we're meeting on the helm. You can join us or not. I think we're going to talk about our game plan, so you should know what's going on. But that's up to you. I get why you feel guilty. I do. And yeah, we need to talk, but you're never gonna feel better until you try. Take it from someone who's done a lot of things he's regretted.
Do you remember what you told me on Tad's hand?
I say a lot of things.
You said that whenever you kill, he dies. Every time I blink, I see that part of me going away. I'll be there.
Don't fall apart completely. And then he'll just go. Well, everybody's there. I don't know if Eurlos showed up.
He does. Euros does show up. He looks extremely tired because he hasn't. What, 3-4 days now?
I would say it'll be 3.
3.
Like tonight, you're gonna get your 3rd.
Okay.
Okay. We have talked about it in passing, but I don't think we've really sat down and talked about what we need to do here. So, I mean, if you guys have anything you want to say, now's the time.
Florian, you wanna talk about what you learned?
Oh, now what I say has value. All right, cool. And they're
Let's
going to get
not
up.
start
They're
this
going to get up and
now.
just kind of pat themselves, find the paper, and they're like, "All right, hold on, let me read this for you." You just kind of crumple it, throw it back. Belrun's in hell. So it looks like we're going to hell.
Nephew's gonna look at Colt. That is the man that was pretending to be Edgar.
Lovely.
Which means he's number 2.
Lovely.
Hell.
Infernium.
Okay.
It's a nice place, lovely place, great vacation spot from what I've heard. Nice warm weather.
Colt's gonna walk over to the piece of paper you crumpled and pick it up.
I didn't
And
think you'd have much of an issue with where we're going.
Is that to me?
It's to Eurlos.
Oh.
I've never been there. It's not every day you hear be sending people into hell. That's all. If it needs gets done, they'll get done.
Additionally,
sorry, you go.
you go first.
I just want to know: does the paper say anything different from what Florian said?
No, it just says that that he's now at Infernium at the highest ring specifically.
All right. He'll fold that, just put it in his pocket, and rejoin the conversation.
Additionally, sorry, I'm trying to write notes. Fred found an interesting book. Maybe you talk about what you found there before I pitch my crazy shit.
Yeah, I was looking into the stuff with the stars, trying to find out if there's any general information. And I found this weird kids book. Pages are weird material. And it's a story about the stars going out, which I thought was weird. And there were some pages missing, and when Nephir looked at it, they had a vision of Catalia.
Not just Catalia, but Catalia as a child in conversation with the creator.
Who is this? Is in character.
Catalia, you mean?
Yes.
Well, a meddling bitch for one thing. She,
lot
a patron of sorts, you could say.
Mm.
She's the one that fixed my sister. She is the one who is the reason I need to kill Royce.
Hmm.
Which brings me to the crazy shit. Fred made the suggestion that I try to contact her, which I'm obviously not thrilled about. But we really don't have many other leads on the whole star extinguishing situation.
I mean, what could she tell us that we don't already know? We know where our next target is. We have a rough idea where in Infernium it is.
Your targets are not the only thing going on. Catalia could be a lead on what is going on with the stars.
Which we're kind of dried up on at this point in time.
I don't want you making any more deals with her.
I don't intend on making any more deals.
Jacob, I
me-
text you.
You and me are
You
pretty
got it.
similar, in the way that if a deal is going to be beneficial for other people around you that isn't you, you tend to take it in that self-sacrificial way.
You're not wrong. But we're reaching an endpoint now, and I would rather have a clean break once it's all over. I don't intend to tether myself or any parts of myself to her any further. But
Is there any way I could be the one just to be the tether?
I did have an idea in that regard. Perhaps if we could connect mentally like we've been doing, it won't just be me and her alone in that headspace. It will be two of you, me and her.
I would join you.
I can't connect with someone in our heads more than one person at a time.
I can just connect to
Ultimately.
you innately.
That's true.
I can do it. It's not really an issue for me.
This is my
If that's-
idea. I want to back you up if I can.
I appreciate that.
Are you going to be incapacitated while you do this?
Most likely.
This seems like a very bad idea.
You have a better one?
Well, I know that for one thing, and they're once again gonna get up and kind of project the star map because I love star druids.
Yay!
Showing kind of the stars and whatnot as some of them like disappear and whatnot. And they're just gonna go, well, Royce is the one who's taking them. That I know.
And you know this how?
It would have been nice if you led with that bit of information.
Were
Would have
you
been nice
waiting
if you
for us
weren't
to
a bunch of
ask?
assholes. But anyway,
Oh, it takes one to know one.
this is accurate.
Alright,
You need to
alright.
kill Royce.
Alright.
You've been putting your personal issues above the universe?
No. Anyway.
Also, out of character, Nephew also knew this because the main ship that was first taking the stars had the HiGen logo on it.
Did I know that Royce was affiliated with High?
I don't know if they would have made that connection.
Okay.
The information was
So
there
the-
for Nephir to
yeah.
find. We're not sure that
Yeah.
Nephir found it.
Never mind.
He barely knows how to use a cell phone. Brother does not know what the fuck hygiene is.
He did not used to call me on my cell phone.
No.
I'll say. Alright. Do we need to get some shit off our chests right now before we keep going?
Need to put a few bullets in Royce, but that's about it for me.
No.
I just Fred. I'm sorry for ignoring you when I was down there and we were trying to get people off. I understand your what you were trying to do. Respectfully, I was doing the one thing I knew how to do, and if I thought I could save more people, I would have. I don't think moving the ship any closer might have done more harm than good at that point. I'm sorry for not listening to you.
Oh. All right. That's okay.
Cool.
Okay. We'll talk more later.
Okay, sounds good.
What about you,
Alright.
Florian? Do you want to do this right now, or would you rather talk about it later? Because I'd rather either get it all out, or put that shit behind us and just talk business right now.
What do you want to know?
I want to know what you know. It's only worse when you trust each other. You seem to know a lot that you have not told us.
They're gonna kind of scoot their chair, their wheelie chair that they've definitely found somehow, into the it's the Winnebago. It's
We're
whatever.
great.
It happens.
Ship spears to the right, and everyone just.
Wee.
They're gonna kind of. All right. Here's the deal. I said that I'm a mercenary. This is true. I am that. However, I'm a bit more than that, I think, now. But I'll get to that in a minute. I work for an elite group of assassins, mercenaries, bounty hunters, etc., that all operate somewhere underneath this town.
Oh, hence the sewers.
Yep.
Great.
I have been on cases of gangs, space pirates, pirates that are on water, so traditional pirates, etc. This is the first job that I've ever had that's had me go to hell. I'm a little shaken up about it. I was supposed to have been kidnapped by Hygen.
Supposed to have been kidnapped. Who plans kidnapping themselves? Well,
As someone
actually,
who has been kidnapped, it is, not really an established function.
Think about it. Hygen's whole thing is making better people. What better person to experiment on than the blind one? So, get me in there, I can easily get out of a cell. Done it before, fucking hell.
So
And then
we were supposed to be setting them up.
However, I got kidnapped by the wrong people. The person that I was working with, pretty sure got taken by the right people that are still wrong. They're still bad, but they're the right bad people. That makes sense?
Sure.
Sure. Good. That, and I'm pretty sure I have some type of spiritual bond and connection to stars.
What do
I
you
think
know?
that-
You go.
I think we could have guessed that one on account of the whole. That.
Light show.
Yeah.
Not fair enough. I don't know. I can't see it right now, but
What do you
I don't know
know about this Hygen you keep talking about?
you know that they do experiments on people.
Like what?
I don't know the extent of it because I didn't get kidnapped by them, so I couldn't really get into the actual the nitty gritty of it.
Okay, I think we can all agree that's terrible. How is it related to our current problem?
Because they're the ones that are contributing to the stars going out.
And how do you know
So
that?
it's So Royce is an agent of them.
He
It's not
works-
just him, it's the organization.
He works with them, from what I can gather.
Why was your bird part of an evil organization?
I have no
Probably.
fucking clue.
How do you know that they're the ones doing this?
Hold up.
Where'd you get the bird?
Okay. Oh God. Okay. Thank you,
The
Jacob.
bird just kind of showed up one day and then never
Wow.
left. He's actually how I met Santiago. But we sort of got
Yeah.
separated for a while because Santiago was like, I'm gonna go be a hero without you guys. And we were like, oh, okay, all right. Just
Sounds
take
like
the
him.
bird with you. Yes, it very much does. We had words about it. But he took the bird with him.
Oh.
And so I was separated from the bird for a while. And when I got him back, he was. Maybe he was trying to fuck with Santiago.
Not to butt in about this very wholesome talk about your friend and your bird. You want to know how Royce is associated with this? He runs the operation.
So the bird is in charge
Apparently,
of
I didn't know he
the
was a bird.
organization?
Well, I think it's probably like magically changed itself into a bird for a purpose.
do.
Spy.
It was lycanthropy, yes.
How
Did
is
you-
making people perfect related to birds?
Fuck if I know. All I know is they do flesh stitching, is what it was in our notes, and odd manipulations of the body and all that. So it's kind of fitting that they're going to hell. It's kind of where they'll be regardless. But
How do you know that they are the ones stealing stars? You haven't exactly told us how you know this.
cut out so heavily. I am so sorry, Ken. Can you say that
How
again?
how do you know that these are the people stealing stars?
Extensive research from our group.
What could they possibly want from that? What does that have to do with fixing people?
Stars can be used as energy, full of
Oh.
hydrogen and helium.
We're all
Okay.
made of stars. We are all made of individual bits of stars, so I guess it
Yes.
kind of makes
Are they
sense.
just like randomly evil? Are they stupid?
Anyone that thinks that they can play God is stupid in my eyes, but
So I think the better question is, how are they destroying the stars?
ships. Very strange ships have been taking them.
So we go destroy the ships?
I'm sure it's more complicated than that, but that's a start.
Well,
I mean-
but method, you need to use
Although,
your hands.
You're
for
planning to go
junction.
after Royce anyway, I guess.
Say
That
say
is
again,
true.
Kevin. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm acting tired. You need to be up front to get the credit, right? With the hand.
It seems as if either me or Colt does it, it will count.
Hmm.
One of you has to land the killing blow.
Sounds like it. Which is why I was trying to get all of us lightning leather jackets. I was told we would need them.
Or you just don't get hit. But
That's great planning.
Yeah, really, really awesome. Foolproof, surely.
in character.
Alright then. I won't lie and say that I'm not curious about why the book showed me that vision of Catalia, but if I don't have to talk to her, I'd rather not.
It
I don't
doesn't
think
sound
you should.
it doesn't sound like a necessary step at this juncture. I think we have enough to go on.
To go after Royce first, at least.
If it comes
Italians.
down to it, we'll use it. But
She's an enemy, correct?
yes,
To say the least.
I wouldn't recommend conversing with the enemy.
Well, she likes to poke her fingers around in my head every once in a while, so I'm sure I'll be
Yeah.
seeing more of her. After we kill Royce, I'll definitely be seeing more of her. I saw her when we killed the first one.
see, people who like to play God like to talk. They like to boast about information that they they have and you don't, because they don't think you'll live long enough to ever use it. They're so confident in themselves that they're willing to divulge things every now and then. So it's a risk, but it's
not a drawback right now. We need them to talk.
Do you think she'd even be honest with you if you did?
no. That's what we had to
Well,
expect.
it's not our only resort now, so
Hmm.
let's try Royce first, I guess.
It looks
Do you
like
think
you
you
have.
can get him to talk before you kill him?
We can try.
Perhaps.
We can certainly try.
Unless there's any other qualms, I guess that's our plan.
Yeah.
Infernium.
Going to hell.
Sounds like it.
Guess.
I'll make sure the ship radiators are up to task.
Make sure the AC system in here works.
You sure you don't want to rest for a while and let someone else help you?
Do any of you know how to deal with the radiators of a ship?
No, not me.
Look, I think maybe we should talk. Trust us. I'll come down and you can show me some things so I can take over for a bit so you can get some rest.
Okay.
Florian has things to say to Colt and Nephir, but this first.
So Leros will probably lead you down various aspects of the ships. You have to deal with the first time squeezing into maintenance shaft. So it might be a tight squeeze. I don't know.
Not meant for dragonborns. This is not dragonborn sized.
Yeah. It's barely human size sometimes.
He's gonna like ruffle out his frills when he gets back into like a regular sized room. Are they in like the control room now?
They're in like a maintenance area, like an engineering station, basically. A place where he can show you how to access radiators, make sure that they're properly maintained and all that.
Okay.
So what was it you want to talk about?
It sucks that girl died. I'm not gonna pretend it doesn't. And I'm not gonna pretend that it affects me the same way that it affects you. But you shutting down did affect me. That was hard. And I accept your apology because I know that that was your best. I know that that was all you could do. And I didn't know what to do either. Maybe I didn't react the right way either. I can admit that. I just need you to know that it was hard to have you shut me out like that. Now, why don't you show me what you need to show me so you can get some rest? You need sleep too.
He'll probably show you various aspects of electrical engineering. So, do you think you got it?
Yeah, at least long enough for you to get some sleep.
Okay. I'll try.
See you soon.
See you soon. And thank you. You should learn to enjoy being in these maintenance shafts I used to be on a ship kind of like this when I was younger. I really likes the rumble the ships make.
Yeah,
It was a nice lullaby when I was 11.
I'll keep an eye out for it.
And Ulyss will head out.
God damn you guys.
If we're splitting up, Colt is going to wait for everybody to split up, and then he's going to go after Florian.
Gonna go to Florian.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, to me. Funny. I was going to do something similar.
I would assume I am also around.
If you want. I think he gets up once Florian leaves the room. Or if it's just like the three of them, like whichever we think
I
is
don't think they
happening.
got up.
Then he waits until they're the only people in the room, and then just let it out.
What are you talking about?
Your fucking problem with me. Clearly you've got one. I just want to know if you hate me for the right reasons.
Not used to working with people that I've been, I don't want to say conditioned to hunt, but I guess that is the right way of putting it. Being conditioned to hunt since I was 18. I have no intention on killing you. It's just, it's different. It's new.
I don't believe you. You wouldn't answer my question so many times. I asked you, why'd you pull a gun on me? You wouldn't answer me. You dodge the question every time.
I pulled a gun on you because I heard that you were part of that gang.
Yeah, I
That's
know that now.
That's why.
I know that now. Then we lost someone very dear to us very quickly after we lost someone else very dear to us.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And you tried to push your beliefs onto grieving people. People who...
I tried to comfort people.
And you don't get comforting people. You don't know how to do it. Because if you did, you would understand someone who is a volatile person, someone who is not meant to be comforted at that time. You expect respect from us when all you have done thus far is given us every reason to distrust you. I don't respect your words the way you say, because I just met you. Within the first 10 minutes of meeting you, you pulled a gun on me. You wouldn't tell me why. You are a threat.
I don't want to break the immersion. You cut out it like every other word during that for me. I think I get the gist of what you're saying, but
you expect respect when you've done nothing to earn it. I don't want respect from you. I barely know you. And you're pissed off that we didn't give it to you. Do you want to contradict me? Because we can. I'm not leaving this room until the fucking air's clear, dude. Till the air's clear.
You want respect from me?
No. No, I fucking don't care. What I want is to not have to look over my shoulder. I don't want to have to look over my shoulder.
I just said I have no desire to hurt you.
And I don't believe you.
That seems to be a you problem then. But I have no intention on hurting you. I have no intention on hurting anyone on this ship.
Why? What changed your mind? I'm a person that you said you were conditioned to hunt since you were 18. You found me, and
I did.
suddenly you've changed your mind in the span of 5 minutes. What changed?
If I could answer that, I would, but something internally. Something I can't explain. But you didn't pull a gun on me. So that was kind of that was also a very big difference. Or you did, and I didn't see it. You know, that's kind of...
I just don't understand how you can be pissed off at me and everyone else, or me and the fear, when the first thing you did was threaten me. And that's something you haven't even apologized for. Nor do I
I
think
did.
you should apologize for it.
I did. When you were saying your goodbyes to your friend, I did apologize to you. If you want any bit of any form of relief that I'm not going to cause you any harm, I am a quite integral part that your frog friend is still alive.
You gonna just throw that out there? Or are you gonna explain that? You gonna explain that?
We got a job. Or I got a job, rather. I became kind of a solo agent for a while. There was an attempt by some group of assassins to take out a big leader. Turns out it was a frog friend. They didn't get word of it until I already cleared them out. I don't know what would have happened if that attempt had went through, but I stopped it before it could happen. I didn't get to talk to him for very long, but he mentioned you. He mentioned the purple one. He mentioned your friend who passed. Funny, I actually didn't know that the snake buddy, Cass, I went to school with him. A little bit. Small world.
Small universe.
Got that right. But I'm not gonna kill you. You don't need to look over your shoulder for me. I don't know how I can prove that other than not killing you. It's not in my code.
Do you want anything from us?
Well, this is the first, I guess, quote-unquote home I've had since I moved into the organization, so just having a place to not have to worry about smelling like sewage is a plus.
This isn't home. This is just a stop along the way.
My home stopped being a home when my sister died, so.
My home stopped being a home when it literally imploded.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, I don't think you're a bad person. I just think you're ignorant.
I'm a hard ass. I can admit that.
The world threw shit in your face, and you decided, above it all, you wanted to try and be a good person. So
That's the goal.
I can respect that, but I also will acknowledge that I believe that it's incredibly naive.
That's why I'm doing it in a bit of a unorthodox way. You don't usually try to do better by joining a mercenary group, but I am.
I hope that I'm not the person to break that illusion that you hold. But
Oh. It'll be an illusion if it doesn't pan out in the end. But for right now, so far things have gone relatively okay since then. I've had a long while to think about it.
I'm on your list, so is this person.
You're not on my list. Not on my personal one. I don't know if you are.
was.
You were.
And I'm guessing
Um,
that there's a large group of very, very bad people on your list. Beyond just that, just me, beyond Royce, beyond Hygen. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. I don't know who's on other people's lists, but my list right now has been reduced to Royce.
One day, if you keep going the way you're gonna go, you're gonna get comfortable. You're going to find the ones you love. You're going to build a life. And someone from your past is going to take it all away from you. They're going to burn it down.
Well, is it wrong to say that I'm looking for that person to do it?
I think that's the first thing you've said that I can understand.
For the past decade, I've been looking for one person.
Specifically, or someone to end you.
I'm looking for the person who ended my sister, and because of that, the rest of my family. That's why I joined the organization that I'm in. Training for that is the reason why I'm blind. He could be dead for all I know. I don't know.
What I'm saying is
That's why.
violence is a wheel. you're gonna kill this person. Maybe one of us will kill them. You'll be involved. You'll get your revenge. Sometimes it feels good. Other times it just makes you feel empty, numb.
That's what I'm feeling now. Been feeling it.
And if you
That's why I
don't,
looked at
if you don't find everyone close to them, everyone remotely friendly with them, and kill them too, that cycle will just keep going. At some point, someone's got to break that cycle, one way or another.
Oh.
You got to be aware of that before the wheel rolls on you.
I'm hoping to break that cycle.
How?
How do I want to break that cycle? I want to get the job done, basically. I don't know.
That doesn't stop. That doesn't stop the wheel from turning. That just keeps it turning.
I'll break the fucking wheel.
Yeah. You know, I hope the person you're looking for is like me. I hope they're as broken as me. I hope that they don't have anyone. No one who cares about them. Because if it's not them and you survive, you'll end up just like me. And as much as I don't like you, I don't want to see you or anyone really be empty. It's not a fate I would wish upon my worst enemy.
I don't intend on being empty forever.
No one intends on being empty. You think I wanted to be empty?
I never said you specifically.
No. No. But you seem to believe that you're going to have some kind of control over that. That you're going to be able to stop that from happening. There's no stopping that. You make certain decisions. If you go down a certain road, you will lose everything. And I don't want to see that happen to you. So,
I'll just have to play my cards correctly.
I hope you do. And
That's why I look to the stars for guidance. That's what I was taught to do.
why don't you look to yourself and make your own decisions? Take the advice of a violent man.
I think not looking into myself is why I'm not violent. Not in that way. Yes, I'm violent. I'm a trained killer. But
Yeah.
there's something calming about stars. My sister always gave them stories. She always said that when we died, we go back to them. I intend on honoring that legacy for her. Carrying out those teachings. Whether people want to listen or not. That's why I don't feel completely empty. there's still that emptiness. But there's that little piece of me that's still there.
Don't lose it.
Intend on it. I'm taking it to the grave with me. Whether I die young, I die old, I die peacefully, I die however. That's why I did what I did for your friend. For both of them. It's what she would have done.
I know why you did it. I get it. But, your story is not the only one that matters.
Never said it does. Or never said it
No.
is.
No, but we disrespected your story because you tried to push it on us. Our only choice was accept it or deny it and earn your anger, which is what happened. We didn't want it, so you got mad.
I don't know what else to say in regards of that other than I tried to do something nice for you. For everyone. But no. I get it. I get it.
Looks to Nathir. You have anything?
No. I think we've said all there is to be said.
We don't have to like each other.
No. Whether or not you like me is irrelevant. I have respect for you. I have respect for you. It kind of takes them a minute to figure out where you're at, but I have respect for both of you because at least you're trying to do something good in this world. You're trying to help people in some degree, and I can respect that. But no, you're right. We don't have to like each other. But there is that mutual respect that I think should be established if we're going to continue working together. Of just, not stabbing each other in the back.
Yeah.
I don't intend on doing it.
Yeah. He stands up.
As this Florian. Well, I feel like we both got somewhere and nowhere at the same time.
That is a accurate description.
Yes. See you in the morning, or hear you in the morning.
Yep.
And I think they're just gonna walk to wherever they were staying before.
Nefir. Do you think we're gonna have to kill him? Then.
I think we've had people turn on us that we never thought would turn on us, and we've had to do things that we never thought we would have to do. So I think giving a definitive answer on that right now is foolish, but I hope not. I hope we can just live and let live.
I love Santiago. And I've been trying to do things his way. Ever since then, things have been falling apart. I try to be the hero. I try to be a good man. In Fizzed eyes, I try to bring people together. And they ignore me. And then Grail died. And then Quinn almost died. And even if they had survived, their family would still be gone. I doubt they'd be able to get all of them without our help. And all they can say is that we don't trust them to do things on their own. That they're strong enough and that they don't need us. I put myself on the line for people who don't care about me, about us. And we lost one of the only friends we have. I don't think doing it his way is the right way. I can't speak to Gwen and the decisions that she makes. Because I agree with you, but I also agree with Fred in that she is an adult and she has her own willpower. But she doesn't have the experience to make informed and rational decisions. But that's a whole other can of worms, and now I'm going to give you perhaps a very trite and very unsatisfying answer. This is just what happens when you choose to do the right thing, or as right of a thing as you can do. And what I think you don't realize, simply by virtue of circumstance making you what you had to be, you were still losing people when you were trying to pretend that you weren't afraid. Things still went wrong.
when you chose brutality to try to survive, to try to achieve something. It just hurts worse now because you're letting yourself care about people. It's what's happened to me my entire life. It's how I felt when Grim died. Bad things are just going to keep happening regardless of whether or not you try to bite back at them. Shit's gonna keep going wrong. It's just going to happen with the path that we're walking. And even if we weren't walking the path we're walking, even if we were normal, ordinary fucking businessmen somewhere on Palmyra, shit would still go wrong. Our lives would still implode, because that's just how it works. But it's not because you're trying to be kind and just that they're happening. It just feels like it is.
I don't think being the good guy was ever what I was meant to be. I don't think this black and white ideal is something I can live by anymore.
Then fuck the black and white. You don't have to be good. You just have to try. That's all any of us can do.
I've tried this whole time. And what are we left with? It's just you and me. Everybody else here either hates us or doesn't trust us. The only people that care about us, we left behind. And thank God for it. They're far out of danger. We keep choosing to do the good thing. We keep losing people. We wouldn't be doing this if we didn't want to save the galaxy. I don't think doing the wrong thing is what we need to do either. I just think that the way we're doing things now, we have a severe lack of control over anything going on around us, going on. I am terrified that I'm going to get close to one more person on this ship, and they're gonna die. I'm gonna watch yet another person that I gave a piece of myself to die again. I can't keep doing it. I can't.
So what would you have us do instead? Just fucking run? Just keep running? Run until we run out of galaxies to hide in?
No. I want control. And I think it just plopped itself in our lap if we're willing to do something drastic.
I don't want to do something drastic. I don't. I want us to get through this, and then I want us to go. I want us to grin and bear it with these people who hate us and get the job done, and then I want to get the fuck out of here with you and them. That's what I want. I want us to suck it up for a few more god-awful fucking days.
That's what I want. I want to do all of that. That's all I want. We just need something.
Why? I know you want control. I know you do. I spent 20 years of my life feeling out of control. Is it too much of me to ask from you to just let yourself feel it for a couple more days? Just duck our heads until this is over.
I'll give it a couple more days. For you, I'll give you that time. I don't want to hurt anybody here. Not unless we have to. Not unless they make us. I imagine that Florian wants to bring down Hygen, that they want to kill Royce, kill everybody there, and just burn it all to the ground. I imagine that's what everybody else wants. To stop these universe-destroying psychopaths. I don't want their resources to go to waste.
I don't know if I like what you're implying.
What's the point of all the violence and all the horrible shit that they've put people through if all their shit's just gonna go to waste, if someone's gonna destroy everything they have? I don't want to keep doing what they're doing. I don't want to use it to do some horrible shit. I want to use it to stop people from doing shit like that. People who are just good, who want to live life by the book, by what you're supposed to do, just don't exist anymore. And if they do, they tend to die. They tend to get killed by people who are willing to do anything just to win. Those are the people I want to kill. I'm a weapon. It's always what I've been. I might as well put myself to good use. That's all.
You were of use to me before I even thought you were a weapon. And I wish that you would listen to your own advice. Because you just said that violence is a wheel, didn't you? And that there's always going to be someone out there who's hurt by you hurting someone else. And if we don't put this hygiene shit to bed, if we use it, that's a whole new flock of people that are going to want our heads. I just want a life with you. And I want to give us the best shot possible of that. And if we don't just wipe all of this shit out at the source, we are endangering that before it's even begun.
Nefir, when you chose me you knew who I was. Maybe not at first, but you knew. No matter what we do, people are gonna come after me. Florian came after me. I don't know why they decided to just drop it. I am part of that wheel. I can't get out. I can't. I can put it to bed. I can let them just live. I can let them do that. But that doesn't change their own decisions. They can still choose to hurt us. They can choose to hurt me. By hurting me, they will hurt you. They will hurt your family. They will hurt anyone that is close to me. I can't get away from it. You keep telling me that I am a good person, that I have changed. I desperately cling on to that. I desperately do, but there is worlds of people who disagree. And nothing I do is going to change that. And I don't want them to hurt you. I don't want them to hurt your family. And I can't do that living in a little farmhouse. I can't do that with what's on my back. I can't stop what would come for us with just you and me. Because it's not about just you and me anymore. I didn't. I told you I'd give you a few days. I'll give that to you. I would do anything for you. And I would rather have you alive, happy with your family, than hating me, than dead, with all your family dead, loving me. If that's what I have to give to keep you safe, keep everyone else safe, that's what I will do. I really want to believe you, I really do. I really do.
I don't know what else to say to you. I'm You need to talk with Em.
Yeah,
I'm going to check on my family, and then I'm going to go to bed, and I will wait for you if you want that.
Do you?
There is never going to be a part of me that doesn't want you. I just need some time to think. Not about you or about us. Just about me.
Okay.
I'll see you whenever you're done.
Yeah. Yeah. And Colt will get up and finally go find M.
I'm gonna say
And
as soon as you go to get up, across the entire ship, so everybody will be hearing this. There seems to be this very loud static, and crackling. That is, it sounds like a bad transmission, from another vessel. And the stack slowly starts to fade and it gets more clear. And there's no visual unless anybody is in the the room that has the the main brig, whatever the fuck it's called. Uh, and there is people, or not people, but there's uh over the loudspeaker. Uh, y'all hear, "Hello, ladies and gentlemen. All right, finally got my transmission to kind of send on through here. Um, it's been lovely seeing you uh, for a while until I was found out. Perfectly fine. Cured me of a disease that I didn't want cured of. Kind of like the opposite of God's handiwork, I guess. Do whatever you want to do. Congratulations. You made it to where I'm a little bit weaker now. But I found a new trick. New trick that I have now up my sleeve. And it's great. We used to do flesh stitching stuff. Oh man, it was awesome. Then things went a little down the hill. But after that, we realized we still have all of their corpses. Why not make them a living thing that can feel no pain, but just be a massive pile of meat to absorb that damage? So, next time you guys come over here, it's gonna be a little bit harder. And I'm gonna be exactly the same. Nothing's gonna be wrong with me. I'll be perfectly fine. You'll have to fight me. You'll have to fight, let's see, who else am I gonna have there? Maybe a couple of guardsmen. Maybe specifically ones that can, like, keep me up, keep me going. Or maybe they should be over there at the other people, the weird giant flesh pile. Who knows? I'll figure it out as you guys get here. But I'm waiting. Waiting for you guys to, head on down here. And I would love to see all of you again. Especially you, nephew. Because not only is it me here, somebody else. Not that lovely lady that you have, though, but the other one. You'll see. Sweet dreams, everyone! And that's where I'm going to say that we're going to end the session here.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh Christ!
Oh
Was that
boy.
Royce?
Yes, that was.